the foundation of every great achievement. Have you ever looked at someone successful and wondered how they got there? Maybe you've seen an athlete break records, an entrepreneur build a thriving business, or an artist create something that inspires millions. From the outside, success often looks effortless. We see the result, but we rarely see the years of struggle, uncertainty, and hard work that came before it. What almost every success story has in common is something surprisingly simple: a belief in oneself. Not a blind belief that everything will magically work out, but a quiet confidence that says, I may not be there yet, but I am capable of learning, growing, and improving. Believing in yourself is the first step toward success because it shapes the way you approach challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. Without self-belief, even the greatest opportunities can seem impossible. With self-belief, obstacles become challenges to overcome rather than reasons to quit. Think about it for a moment. Every achievement that has ever existed started as an idea in someone's mind. Before a building is constructed, someone must believe it can be built. Before a business is launched, someone must believe it can succeed. Before a goal is achieved, someone must believe it is possible. Self-belief is the spark that ignites action. However, belief alone is not enough. Many people dream about success, but dreams only become reality when they are supported by consistent effort. Day after day, week after week, month after month, progress is made through actions, not wishes. Consistent effort may not seem exciting. It often looks ordinary. It's waking up early when you would rather stay in bed. It's studying when others are relaxing. It's practicing a skill when progress feels slow. It's continuing to move forward even when nobody is watching. The truth is that extraordinary results are usually built through ordinary actions repeated consistently over time. Imagine a person who decides to learn a new language. On the first day, they may only learn a few words. After a week, they might still struggle to hold a conversation. After a month, progress may feel frustratingly slow. But if they continue practicing every day, those small efforts begin to accumulate. Months later, they can understand conversations. A year later, they may become fluent. The transformation seems remarkable, but it was created by countless small steps. This principle applies to nearly every area of life. Whether your goal is improving your health, advancing your career, building stronger relationships, or mastering a new skill, success is rarely the result of one giant leap. More often, it is the result of many small actions performed consistently. One of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating the power of small improvements. A single workout may not transform your body. A single book may not change your life. A single day of hard work may not bring immediate success. But when these actions are repeated consistently, they create momentum. Momentum is powerful because it turns effort into progress. Once progress becomes visible, motivation often follows. Unfortunately, many people wait to feel motivated before taking action. The more effective approach is the opposite. Take action first, and let motivation grow from the results you create. Of course, the journey toward any meaningful goal is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks. There will be moments when things don't go according to plan. There will be days when you question whether your efforts are worth it. This is where perseverance becomes essential. Perseverance is the ability to continue despite difficulties. It is what keeps you moving forward when excitement fades and challenges appear. Anyone can stay committed when everything is going well. True character is revealed when circumstances become difficult. History is filled with examples of individuals who achieved remarkable success because they refused to give up. Many famous inventors experienced countless failures before achieving breakthroughs. Many successful authors faced repeated rejections before their work was published. Many athletes endured years of intense training and disappointment before reaching the highest levels of competition. What separated them from others was not necessarily superior talent. Often, it was their willingness to keep going when others would have quit. Failure itself is not the opposite of success. In many ways, failure is part of the path to success. Every mistake contains a lesson. Every setback provides information. Every challenge teaches something valuable if you are willing to learn from it. Consider a child learning to walk. They fall repeatedly. They stumble, lose balance, and struggle. Yet they do not interpret these falls as proof that walking is impossible. They simply keep trying until they succeed. As adults, we sometimes forget this mindset. We encounter one failure and begin questioning our abilities. We face one rejection and start doubting our potential. We experience one setback and wonder if we should give up. But growth often requires discomfort. The skills you admire in others were developed through practice. The confidence you see in successful people was often built through experience. The strength people demonstrate during difficult times was usually forged through previous challenges. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn and grow. Challenges force us to adapt. They reveal strengths we didn't know we possessed. They teach resilience, patience, creativity, and problem-solving. While challenges may feel uncomfortable in the moment, they often become the experiences that contribute most significantly to our personal development. Think back to some of the most difficult periods in your life. At the time, those moments may have felt overwhelming. Yet many people discover that their greatest lessons came from their hardest experiences. Difficult times can teach gratitude. Obstacles can teach determination. Uncertainty can teach courage. Growth rarely happens inside your comfort zone. The comfort zone feels safe because it is familiar. Within it, risks are limited and outcomes are predictable. However, staying there too long can prevent growth. To achieve something new, you must be willing to do something new. This doesn't mean making reckless decisions. It means embracing opportunities to learn, improve, and challenge yourself. It means being willing to try, even when success is not guaranteed. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action despite fear. Many people assume that confident individuals never feel doubt. In reality, even highly successful people experience uncertainty. The difference is that they do not allow fear to dictate their actions. They move forward despite their doubts. They continue despite setbacks. They persist despite challenges. And over time, those efforts compound into remarkable achievements. Another important truth to remember is that progress is not always visible. Sometimes you may work hard for weeks, months, or even years without seeing immediate results. During these periods, it can be tempting to believe that your efforts are wasted. But progress often occurs beneath the surface before it becomes visible. A seed planted in the ground does not become a tree overnight. For a long time, growth happens where nobody can see it. Roots develop underground before branches reach toward the sky. Your personal growth often follows a similar pattern. The knowledge you gain, the habits you build, the discipline you develop, and the resilience you strengthen may not produce immediate rewards. Yet these foundations are preparing you for future opportunities. Trust the process. Trust that your efforts matter. Trust that consistent action creates results over time. Every small step counts. A single positive decision may seem insignificant. Choosing to read instead of scrolling endlessly through social media. Choosing to exercise instead of making excuses. Choosing to continue working toward your goal instead of giving up. These choices may appear small in isolation, but they shape the direction of your life. Success is often the result of thousands of small decisions made consistently over time. This understanding can be incredibly empowering because it means you do not need to transform your entire life overnight. You only need to focus on the next step. Take one step today, then another tomorrow, then another the day after that. Small steps create momentum. Momentum creates progress. Progress creates confidence. Confidence fuels further action. This cycle can gradually transform your life in ways that once seemed impossible. It is also important to be patient with yourself along the way. Growth is not linear. There will be good days and bad days. There will be periods of rapid progress and periods that feel frustratingly slow. Do not measure your success solely by immediate outcomes. Instead, measure it by your commitment to showing up, learning, improving, and continuing forward. Celebrate small victories. Recognize your progress. Acknowledge the effort you are investing. Too often, people focus exclusively on how far they still have to go and forget how far they have already come. Take time to appreciate your growth. Every lesson learned, every obstacle overcome, and every challenge faced is evidence of your progress. Remember that your journey is unique. Comparing yourself to others can be discouraging because everyone is traveling a different path. Different circumstances, different experiences, different timelines, and different goals make comparisons unreliable. The only meaningful comparison is between who you are today and who you were yesterday. Are you learning? Are you improving? Are you becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable? If the answer is yes, then you are moving in the right direction. As you continue your journey, hold on to your belief in yourself. Even when the path seems uncertain, remember that growth often happens gradually. Remember that setbacks are temporary. Remember that challenges are opportunities to learn and improve. Keep putting in the effort. Keep developing your skills. Keep learning from mistakes. Keep taking small steps forward. The road to success may not always be easy, but it is worth traveling. Every great accomplishment began with a person who chose to believe in themselves and take action despite uncertainty. That person can be you. No matter where you are today, no matter what obstacles stand before you, and no matter how long the journey may seem, your future is shaped by the actions you take right now. Believe in yourself. Commit to consistent effort. Persevere through challenges. Learn from every experience. And continue moving forward one step at a time. Amazing results are often closer than they appear, waiting on the other side of persistence and growth. Wishing you all the best on your journey. Keep pushing forward. Keep believing in your potential, and keep striving toward your goals. Every step matters. Every effort counts. Every challenge contains an opportunity. Your story is still being written, and the next chapter could be your greatest one yet.